College football coaching seats are heating up, and some big names are feeling the burn. The recent firing of James Franklin at Penn State, despite a massive buyout, has sent shockwaves through the sport, proving that no coach is truly safe. But who else is on the hot seat? Let's dive into our mid-season temperature check across the FBS, where the pressure is mounting and careers hang in the balance. ACC, Mike Norvell, Florida State. The roller coaster ride 2 years ago. Mike Norvell's Florida State team was unstoppable, finishing 13-0, only to be snubbed by the College Football Playoff Committee. Fast forward to last year, and the Seminoles plummeted to a dismal 2-10 record. A strong start to 2025, including a stunning win over number 8 Alabama, reignited hope. But here's where it gets controversial. 3 consecutive one-score losses to Virginia, Miami, and Pitt have reignited calls for Norvell's dismissal. With a buyout north of $50 million and no ranked opponents left on the schedule, FSU's financial constraints make this a tricky situation. Can Norvell salvage the season, or is his time running out? Temperature check. Getting warmer. Big Ten. Luke Fickell, Wisconsin. The free fall. Luke Fickell's tenure at Wisconsin has taken a sharp turn for the worse. After a promising 2-0 start, the Badgers have lost 4 straight games by at least 2 touchdowns, including a humiliating 37-0 shutout to Iowa at home, their first in 45 years. And this is the part most people miss. Fickell's 15-17 record pales in comparison to his predecessor, Paul Chryst, who was fired after a 67-26 overall record. With upcoming games against number 1 Ohio State, number 8 Oregon, and number 3 Indiana, things could get uglier. A $28 million buyout might not save him if the losses pile up. Temperature check. White-hot SEC. Hugh Freeze, Auburn, the close but no cigar coach. Hugh Freeze's Auburn tenure has been defined by near misses. After 2 losing seasons, he's now on a 3-game losing streak, all against ranked opponents. The Tigers have lost 8 of 9 one-possession games under Freeze, raising questions about his ability to close out tight contests. Here's the controversial take. While the remaining schedule looks manageable, last year's late-season surge saved his job, but this year's 2-4 start has fans restless. But here's the twist. Athletic director Scott Strickland's loyalty to Napier has waned, especially after the success of his basketball hire, Todd Golden. With 3 top 25 teams remaining, Napier needs a strong finish to avoid the axe. Temperature check. Scalding Conference USA. Derek Mason, Middle Tennessee. The slow start. Derek Mason's 1-5 start at Middle Tennessee, including a blowout loss to FCS Austin Peay, has raised concerns. While it's early in his tenure, a few wins in the second half of the season are crucial. The question is, can he turn things around before the administration loses patience? Temperature check. Warm Sonny Cumbie, Louisiana Tech, the slow builder. Sonny Cumbie's rebuild at Louisiana Tech has shown progress, but a recent 35-7 loss to Kennesaw State has tempered expectations. With winnable games against Sam Houston and Liberty, reaching 6 wins is possible. The bigger question, is this enough to secure his future, or will another collapse cost him his job? Temperature check. Cooling down Mac, Joe Moorhead, Akron. The tough gig. Joe Moorhead's 10-33 record at Akron speaks to the challenges of coaching a struggling program. While he's a talented offensive mind, the Zips' 2-5 start has fans wondering if a change is needed. Here's the thought-provoking question. Could a Power 4 program poach him as an offensive coordinator, or is he destined to stay in Akron? Temperature check. Warm Mountain West. Jay Norvell, Colorado State, the momentum maker. Jay Norvell has steadily improved Colorado State, culminating in an 8-win season last year. However, a 2-4 start and a tough upcoming schedule have raised concerns. The controversial interpretation. While a coaching change seems unlikely after last year's success, a lack of momentum could shift the narrative. Can Norvell keep the Rams on track? Temperature check. A little warm. Final thought. Coaching in college football is a high-stakes game where success is measured in wins and losses. As these coaches fight to save their jobs, the question remains, who will survive and who will be shown the door? What do you think? Are these coaches getting a fair shake, or is it time for a change? Let us know in the comments.